RVBN, The Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great sports video blogs, great MBTA video blogs, great top 10 lists of everything and anything video blogs, and a whole lot more. Collection of my work goes back to June of 2014 on various social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Time now is 7:01 in the morning, Belleville, Massachusetts. It's Thursday, July 6, 2017. It's about 60 degrees in Belleville, Massachusetts today. It's going to be about 83 degrees. It will be a little bit tad humid, close to the sticky level, but sometimes stickiness is a little tolerable. But tomorrow the ACs will be cranking because it's going to be numerous thunder showers, rain showers. It's going to be just a crappy day. About 72, 73 degrees. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. The Texas Rangers crushed the Boston Red Sox by the score of 8-2. The Lowell Spinners beat the Aberdeen Firebirds by the score of 5-2. It's Happy National Fried Chicken Day, so I bet KFC's going to be so busy today. And a 5.4 earthquake hit the state of Montana. Minor damage report where the earthquake hit, but no serious injuries. And that's about it on the news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash with my first video blog subject of the day, which will be about former professional wrestler and announcer Taz. But first, hear this. Get out! You're so sweet because they're cute. The more the merrier. Go find something to do. I know. Are you writing a book? I don't care about game shows. I'm doing good. This action will not be tolerated. BMHS. Great quotes only on RVBN. Time is now 7:03 in the morning in Belleville, Massachusetts. Please do not walk on or near the railroad tracks. You're trespassing on railroad property if you do that. And you never know when the train's coming. Trains are bigger than you. They will kill you because it's impossible for a train going 60 miles per hour to stop when you're crossing the tracks. It takes at least 1 mile for a train going 60 miles per hour to stop. So please don't walk on the tracks. I am back. My first video blog subject of the day for July 6, 2017 is my personality profile. Today's personality profile is about former professional wrestler and announcer Taz. Taz was nicknamed the Human Suplex Machine. He has success in ECW and WWE. Taz's real name is Pete Sen-Erica. And he was born and he grew up in Brooklyn, New York. He's built from the Red Hook section of Brooklyn, New York. And he fell in love with professional wrestling as a youngster. Always watched WWF on WWOR Channel 9 out of Secaucus, New Jersey. He is also a New York Mets and Buffalo Bills fan. Taz was trained to be a professional wrestler by WWE Hall of Famer Hot Rod Johnny Rods, who was known to do jobs on television. Taz made his debut in 1987 under the name of Kid Crush. He wrestled in the World Wrestling Council in Puerto Rico and a couple of independent groups in the Northeast. His gimmick was that of a islander, a Hawaiian, but Taz is of Italian descent. That's wrestling for you. In 1990, Taz became the Tasmanian Devil. He dressed like him, had the costumes and was barefoot, had like a tattoo of the Tasmanian Devil on his bicep. Then he wrestled in a few independents, IWCCW, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, Century Wrestling Alliance. He got tryouts by WCW and WWE, but they passed on him to become a full-time performer. In 1993, Tasmanian Devil went to the ECW, first teaming with Kevin Sullivan. They became ECW World Tag Team Champions. Eventually, Tasmania just became Tazz. Teamed up with Sabu, managed by Paulie Dangerously, part of the Dangerous Alliance. They became ECW World Tag Team Champions. And later on, Tasmanian just became Tazz. He cut his hair, and Tazz eventually aligned himself with Bill Alfonso, the man who calls down the middle, "Hey, Daddy!" and he blows the whistle. Tazz, was a human suplex machine, feuding with a lot of ECW wrestlers. He had a kind of a shoot fight style gimmick, and Tazz went through every ECW wrestler. And he wanted what ECW wrestler? Sabu. The build-up between Tazz and Sabu for the first ECW pay-per-view, Barely Legal, was awesome. Tazz beat Sabu at the first Barely Legal, and Tazz turned face because Bill Alfonso put money on Sabu. Tazz then became ECW TV champion. He came out to kiss his music, and he had I don't need weapons. My hands are my weapon. And his other one was Beat Me If You Can. Survive If I Let You. Tazz was ECW TV champion for 10 months. He eventually lost it to Bam Bam Bigelow at a ECW pay-per-view in March of 1998. And then Tazz becomes like a tweener character, having a thing called Beat Me If You Can, Survive If I Let You. Tazz got his own ECW World Championship. It was called FTW, Fuck the World. And Tazz, continued his feud with Sabu. Eventually, Tazz won the ECW World Championship by beating Shane Douglas in guilty as charged in January of 1999. Tazz had an 8-month reign of ECW World Championship, feuding with Sabu, Shane Douglas, Chris Candido, and others. But then the WWE called, and Tazz signed with the WWE. He dropped it to Mike Awesome at a September 1999 ECW pay-per-view. Tazz made his WWE debut at the Royal Rumble 2000 by beating Kurt Angle. But Tazz was kind of misused by the WWE. He was put in the hardcore division, and he won the hardcore title a few times, but he jobbed to Big Boss Man and a couple of other lower card wrestlers in the WWE. Eventually Tazz turned heel and got into a feud with Jerry the King Lawler after Tazz bullied Jim Ross, and at SummerSlam 2000 Tazz lost to Jerry the King Lawler when JR hit him with the jelly beans out of a jar. Eventually Tazz just was wasted in WWE, and due to recurring neck problems, Tazz had to go to become a SmackDown color man. He briefly joined the Alliance, but Tazz just eventually turned face again, and then he tried to make a comeback, teaming with Spike Dudley, and they briefly became WWE tag team champions. But in 2002, Tazz, with numerous neck injuries, had to retire, and he became a SmackDown color man with Michael Cole for about 4 years. They were awesome together on the mic. Eventually, WWE brought back the ECW brand, and he became Color Man with Joey Styles. But they had like an awesome match between Taz and Jerry the King Lawler at One Night Stand 2006, which was cool. Jerry the King Lawler played heel and called ECW extremely crappy wrestling. Taz destroyed Jerry Lawler with help from Joey Styles. Eventually, Taz went back to SmackDown brand in 2008 as the Color Man with Jim Ross. Taz's WWE contract wasn't renewed, and in April of 2009, before WrestleMania 25, Taz left WWE. Then he resurfaced as a TNA announcer for about 6 years. He was Color Man with Mike Tenay, but TNA eventually became Impact, and they couldn't afford to pay Taz at all because, like, flying him from New York to Orlando, Florida on a consistent basis was, too much for them. Taz returned to the WWE in 2016 to appear on some stuff on the network and plus some WWE DVDs. And Taz is host a podcast via CBS Radio, and Taz was probably one of the top 5 greatest ECW wrestlers of all time. He was like an ECW for a lifer, but when he went to the WWE as a wrestler, he was basically shit on because he was just basically, he didn't know what to do with him. Plus he has small size, which, Vince doesn't push wrestlers with small size at all. I don't know if Taz is going to be elected into the WWE Hall of Fame, but you never know. And that's about it on Taz. I'll be back later. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with 2 more video blogs for you. First video blog is about my take on the Celtics off-season moves, and the third and final video blog of the night will be about West Billerica, Massachusetts. Now keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Winning guy. Molly was blonde. WCCL Wax and its nice legs. Elizabeth Hat's so stunning. She's the best. Amy Squeezy's awesome. Awesome Amy. Then the Church of WPIX Channel 11 New York. Such a rocking cougars. Got the best legs in New York City, bar none. Bobby Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent. Best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. Len Clay of WHH Channel 7 Boston. Rocks has the best legs in Boston. Julie Donaldson of Comcast Sports Mid-Atlantic has the best legs in Washington, D.C., and she's my TV sports crush. Michelle Beto of ESPN Sports Nation, so cute. She's got the best legs at ESPN. And Aria Woolley of WABI Channel 5 in Bangor, Maine. Roxanne has the best legs in Maine, and she's a great UMass Lowell graduate. Bye now!